Here we go. Woo! I'm ready. I mean, I don't know if I'm ready, but I'm ready. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his, torpor? I don't know. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Wow, I'm not going to try and pronounce any of those except for Cthulhu. If I am mad, it is mercy. Oh, no, I missed it. Oh, well. Oh, snap. Oh, we starting right in? Oh, jeez. Oh, yep, it's fine. Oh. Yeah, it's a well-stocked sushi bar. You got a horror game for me, Snake? Whoa. Wild. No, I don't VR. It hurts my head. I turned my brightness up, Copic, because I can't see. I don't like to play when I can't see very well. And because I stream it, I like people to be able to see what I'm doing. So yeah, I turned the brightness up. Oh, come on, break it. Use your muscles. Oh, this is why we're crouching, I see, because we're coming through here. Just gonna investigate over here first before I go over there. Paranormal for PS4 is scary. Easier for everyone to see too. Yeah, that's true. I haven't heard anything about that one, Snake. Oh, see, now it's like dark. Can I have this lantern? Oh, heck yeah. Except for the fact that lanterns make me easier to spot too. Should we just crouch through the whole game like we did Alien? Maybe that would make the part I'm at less spooky? Maybe, yeah, if you adjust the lighting. Oh! Just kidding! Just kidding! Just kidding! Oh, okay. Anyone who doesn't know, I'm like afraid of the water. Ooh, a bolt cutter. Cool. Cool. Oh, wrong button. How do I turn off my light? Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Cool, cool.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Hey, I say why not, Snake? That voice was cool. Azure with the lurking pumpkins. But yeah, I tried, so the library I used to work at had VR sets, and I was in charge of being trained on them and learning how to use them so I could teach people. And
What a putrid offering.
that's when I learned that VR headsets give me headaches. They don't make me dizzy, they just, or like sick, they just give me a headache.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I hate it when the game's like, okay, here's your run button, because you're gonna need it! Hey, pink's a great color for everyone.
Behold,
But sadly, not
everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
even Cthulhu complains and calls it putrid. Oh no.
Honey, I'm in love.
Snake, thank you for that gifted sub
I hate whiskey.
to Calysso. I hate
I
whiskey.
wonder why I still take these things.
Yeah, I don't know. I swore they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now the effect has been wearing off. Do I need to turn the game down some more, guys? Like, what's the volume like for you guys versus my voice? Okay, cool. Oops. Shh. Think it's fine? Okay, cool.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Hello? Hello?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, okay. Okay, allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Psychology, occultism, minutes. Ooh. Yes. Spotting represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. Undiscovered object will not appear in-game. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those who talk to you. Power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chance of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving the skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms or using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Ooh, do I want to go eloquence or strength? Based on his or her behavior or the analysis. I kind of want to go with let's see. kind of want to increase that more. Yes. Cool. Did you know Fatal Frame 5 is being... Yeah, it's being released on finally stuff that's not gonna be freaking Wii U. So we will definitely be playing that on here eventually. I'm super stoked. Alright, I think I'm done. Yes. Points available, none. So we just validate? Validate. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I
Mr.
do, there's
Pierce.
never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
He was done with that call. But yeah, no, I'm super hyped about Fatal Frame 5. Snake. Like, so stoked.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Desperation.
Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all
Got this
died
game
in
to
the
play some.
fire.
Woo!
Sarah, her husband,
That's cool, Taro.
and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
That's hilarious, Callisto.
That's all you've got?
They look similar,
painting?
and they're
I
voiced by the
placed a
same
file
guy.
on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Oh.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries. A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Police report says the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. Police stated a domestic accident, but nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Press cutting an article written about. I need to sneeze. On my computer now because I need to make a map. Make a map. Make a map. Making a map.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had
Yes.
visions.
That is a
Everyone
cat
knew
leg.
that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Yeah, I've got a... So the window right here by me, I've got like a cat seat in the window, and so quite often you guys will see like a cat leg sticking out.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
Not
I'm
really.
willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island, and I used to be an avid reader.
Book. Dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. First volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world and details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Woo! What did you put your stats in? Can I look at that? I know that I did, here we go. I did investigation, eloquence, spot hidden, occultism, and medicine. This might be a fun game to play a few times. With
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who got proof against you. No, that's true.
Darkwater is off the coast of
Uh-huh.
Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Right, Callisto? Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century, and it is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences... Wow, I'm having a hard time reading. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous stories of their small land of the coasts of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Dark.
Have a drink? Or don't have a drink? I have a feeling we probably don't want to drink too. Oh, this will affect my destiny. Don't do it. No. Oh, okay. Too late. It was only one drink.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Oh, no.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
It's fine, it's fine. Okay. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address, a warehouse of the docks of the island Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. I mean, oh no. Just say no to syringe with poppy juice. Oh jeez. Okay.
Almost there.
Cyanide Studio. I like that name. I was just thinking, I was like, not sure if I would want my studio to be named that. Ooh. Spooky.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Thanks, man. Call off Cthulhu. Bird pub so it does not jump the legs of an unsuspicious passerby. That's hilarious. Kitten, what are you doing? My cat's got the zoomies. Go to the bar, talk to Bradley, talk to Fitzroy. Call off Cthulhu. Can I talk to this guy that we left over here? Oh. Never mind. You're fishing in that? You getting anything? You look like you are. Oh, no, I guess you're not. It's like a theme park.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
What?
Cops. They
What
can't
beast
understand.
indeed.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
Can I talk to these guys down here?
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
There's nothing for you here either.
Oh.
You can stay to watch
Okay,
if you want.
never mind.
You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Really, sir?
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Let's just go with I'm
Pure
sorry.
instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Let's see.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Let's see.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
Rumors of what?
Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Let's see. Ooh. Can I talk to anyone else here? Hi, mysterious person.
What you looking at, stranger?
Yes.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Okay. And there's a back door.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the Miraculous Catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Delish.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the Miraculous Catch.
The Miraculous
Exactly.
Catch. Always watching.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Alright.
The Miraculous Catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Let's see. The shanty. Oh, I like how that's what the paper's called. The shanty. That's awesome. May 21st, 1847. Miraculous Catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales. Wow. I don't know how to pronounce that word. That is already being called the Miraculous Catch. Covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the Miraculous Catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
They almost look like the same dude. You want to go back out that door, or do I want to go out this back door over here? I think I want to look at this back door. Or not, because it's locked. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, hey. It's a spooky looking lantern. I wonder why. How does this game save? I guess it's just a checkpoint system? How are things over at the whale going? It's like they're still going.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
The table now, this one?
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? No clues.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. I wonder if the lady in the bar is named Cat. I'm gonna retreat from chat for a bit. I'm gonna watch this in full screen, and I don't have 2 monitors. All right, sounds good.
Broken.
Thanks for hanging out.
This place seems
I
half
hope you enjoy.
abandoned. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Anything behind the door? It's one of those both-way doors.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Yes. More medicine progress. Sweet.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Nothing in that drawer.
What a macabre souvenir.
I think it's kind of cool. A peg leg. Peg leg souvenir. Can I go out this door and look over here? I can. I appreciate that I can close the door. Drives me bonkers when I can't close the door. Oh, hi again.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Already did.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
That's true.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come, come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
Spooky?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The Miraculous Catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor.
I did.
It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I already did.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I think it's that woman from the bar.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
I have no idea. I mean, why would I lie to him?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Get inside the warehouse. Man, this dude's only 45? He looks older when I talk to him. I want to look over here now that these guys are gone. Gonna talk to this guy?
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
I shall take my leave. Spot hidden skill allows you to find hidden items. Woo!
A handle. It must come from these old winches. This ratchet device seems to be usable. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
This bone is a real fossil.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Can I? But it didn't let me do anything. Do I go back down?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Do I have to go up now? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Okay. Are there more pieces? Missing anything else? Wonder if I'm missing something? Ah, yes. The old can't get around the vehicle in the road ploy.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
I, Natalie, am. Yum. Yum yum. I wonder if it'll let me use it now. Try talking to this guy again.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't...
Okay.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sent. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. She's not you on the...
Okay. I shall take my leave.
They're like the same. Alright, I'll go this way and see what I can find.
Shysters, you're crazy.
You shysters.
Damn stupid idiots.
No. Oh jeez. Oh hey. What is a bizarro statue? Meow. Ooh.
Damnation. I broke it.
No. Oops.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Man, I broke my lockpick tools. That's poopy. Can't climb up that? Okay. No, we're not talking? Okay. About these guys over here.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Who is St. Brendan?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
Oh.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter.
That guy's had
That's
a
all
few
we
drinks.
need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
2 guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
How do you pay for those drinks without a job?
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Guess I'll go look at the statue again. Running, 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 running.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. Looks like Phoenician. Or a very primitive runic script. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, rude. Oh, I got an itch. Ah.
Who's this guy?
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the 2 soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Ooh, should I try and lie?
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those 2, I'll have to look for another way.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the... Go die of thirst, the lot...
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
Savages.
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those 2, I'll have to look for another way.
Talk to this guy?
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What do you know about the Hawkins case?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Guess we'll go try that pathway again. Yum yum. It still just says leave. I don't understand. I don't know what you want from me, game. Alright, guys. We have been live for about an hour and a half almost. I actually need another cup of coffee. And I need to use the potty. So we're going to go ahead and pause here.